Hi guys, Paul from PABrewNews. Gonna add a little bit of a mishap to the crappiness of the day. Anyway, got a good beer here. What beer is it? Hair of the Dogs, Adam. Batch 86 from 2012. The first time I've ever had it. Probably have never had it fresh. But Portland, Oregon, 10% alcohol by volume. This came to me via me, I think, from Sabatini's in Exeter, Pennsylvania, before they opened their big bottle shop. I think I bought this myself. I think. So anyway, this, a very opaque, beautiful brown and mahogany hues to this old ale. Lots of prunes, raisins, molasses, brown sugar. Nice little earthy mustiness kind of transcending the whole beer. Toning everything down just a bit. But just super savory. And not kind of like, there's just like faint hints of chocolate. Kind of like a baker's chocolate, kind of mixing with a lot of those tones. It's kind of interesting. Some of these beers, some of these kind of flavors are similar. Like you get a lot of these with the double box. But they're different beasts completely. It's hard to differentiate if you just hear those titles or if you hear those words, because you say a lot of those ones with a double box, but the taste is just completely different. Obviously different styles, lagers, and the whole thing like that. But kind of really, I was actually doing this beer review and realizing, because I had to redo it because the camera fucked up, they are very similar. You do get a lot of similar notes from a double box to an old ale at times, but different beasts, completely different beasts. Actually, compared to this one to another one that was brandy barrel aged from North Coast, and that's a different beast as well. So I mean, you can't really, you just use your experience and your mental palate and your mental head, whatever your memories, to kind of judge beers and blah blah blah. But it's pretty damn interesting. But now let's taste it, and I'll give you just the idea yet again, because I'm just rambling now because I already did this beer review once. The overall body's a medium, but it tapers into that high side of a medium because there's some nice clingy flavors. You definitely get almost a port wine quality in the back end. It's not a boozy beer for 10%. Not boozy at all, but it just brings some dark fruits, things like that to play. And a little hint of a vinous note, but just a very, very faint hint. A lot of molasses, a lot of prunes, raisins, figs, brown sugars, caramel. Not as savory as I was hoping. A little bit of a dry note going on there. You get a little bit of that baker's chocolate, kind of drying it out a little bit. A little bit of that earthy mustiness, kind of tapering everything down. But this is just something that's unique. These kind of beers are very unique. They're something you can't get off the shelf every day. And even just like bourbon barrel aged imperial stouts, I can get a ton of them anymore. But these kind of beers, these 2012, for instance, aged old ale, they're just different beasts, and they bring unique experiences every time you drink them. The Hardys, the J.W. Lees, the Hair of the Dogs. There's something about them, you know what I mean? So, very, very interesting. There's just too damn little of it in these tiny bottles. I wish they came in like 12, 22 ounce bottles so I could just take all of it to myself. There's some people that would say, like, well, you should share this. I'm like, fuck off my bottle, bitch. I'm going to drink this and more because it's delicious. It's just something... I don't think everyone would appreciate it. I mean, everyone, you know what I mean? But there's that mustiness to it that just kind of dampers everything down. But it just gives it this beautiful cellared kind of earthy approach to it that I just find very intriguing. Not the best aged old ale. Like I said, J.W. Lee's, Thomas Hardy, the barrel aged 2011 old stock. You know what I mean? This, I'm getting into the end of my thing where it fucked up before, so I want to get this wrapped up. Lots of beautiful flavors, lots of age. You can taste the age on this one. It is something that is definitely unique. Something I think Hair of the Dog in general, when they make their beers after they've aged a little bit, they're all a unique experience that everyone should give it a chance to try it, because their Fred was completely different than I ever expected when I drank it. Same thing goes with this one. It's not pushing up to the 10 level. It's not bombastically hitting those marks, but damn, it is savory. It is something that has nuances that you can play with for a while, layers you can pick apart, and just enjoy every second of the drinking process. I'm going to give it a 9.5. 9.5 for the Hair of the Dog, Adam, batch 86 from 2012. This has been Paul from PABrewNews with a truncated and still full of bullshit at the same time beer review. Cheers.